Hey guys, it's Kayla and I'm back with another video. This video is going to be how I edit my thumbnails because I get a lot of questions about how I edit them, what apps I use, so I thought it would be good if I just made a whole video about it so I can refer people to this, and if you've wanted to know how I edit them, you're getting all the info right now. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, leave any comments down below, and subscribe to my channel if you are new. And let us get into this video. I'm going to do a screen recording and edit on my phone, and I'll talk through it. So that's going to be why I'm looking down at my phone. So first things first, obviously I need a photo for my thumbnail. If I'm filming a sit-down video, typically I will just set a timer, take a picture, pose here. If it's like a vlog or something else, I'll take photos, obviously during the day, or if it's like a haul, sometimes I'll take photos like of the clothes or of me posing in the clothes. So the photo kind of depends. I'm going to take you through just a typical sit down video, and then it's pretty much the same for all of my videos, or all my thumbnails. It's just a little bit different photo editing, but that I can make a different video on about how I edit my Instagram photos and that such, because that's a little different. Okay. Gonna start by opening Lightroom. This is how I edit all of my photos, both my Instagram photos, my thumbnails, etc. I just uploaded this photo into Lightroom. This is the photo I'm gonna be using for my thumbnail, and I typically will just copy the settings from another photo. So I have this thumbnail. The background is very similar, obviously, because I did it in the same place. And then obviously this one's a little too bright for the photo, so just gonna tweak it a little bit so it works a little bit better. And the blue is really different, so I'm gonna try and make it a little bit more realistic, so it matches a little bit more. Obviously, with photo editing, it's not going to be the same, but I'm going to try and make it a little bit better. No, it's still really orange. Yeah, so this is just tweaking the photo based on what I like, what I think looks good. Mostly it's changing the oranges and then how bright it is, tweaking the colors just so it looks alright. Okay, that I'm gonna say looks good enough. So save the photo from Lightroom, and then I go into Adobe Spark Post. This is what I use to edit my thumbnails, how I add the text, how I add the borders. So this video is just one photo, so I'm gonna duplicate an old photo if it'll let me. So I don't know why it's not letting me duplicate. That would make this video so much easier, but I guess then you can see a little bit more how I do it. So I'm going to open this photo in Adobe Spark Post. Oh, that is not cute, so zoomed up. Normally I will just duplicate an old one and set it up because I know it's going to be the same, but I'll show you how I go through it. So I first add a border. I added about 8. Hopefully it won't let me open any of these. I'm not going to duplicate it this time, but I do need to get this color code. So go back to this photo. So I create a border in spacing about 8, and then the color. I have 2 colors. I have this pink color, and then I have a mint color that I switch back and forth between. If you've seen my thumbnails, you would know that. And obviously there's just one photo in this thumbnail, but if I wanted to add more, I would go to layout and I could add 2, 3. There's different shapes and situations, but I just have one photo. So I'm going to do that, and then going to add my text. So this is a clothing haul. That'll probably be what I name or put on the thumbnail. And then, so what I I use the Lightroom font, and I use bold or black italic, so it's like thicker. Oh, it keeps going out of it. And then I do effect. I want shadow and outline, but without a shape on it. So I take the shape off, and then the effect is shadow and outline. And then I go to color. I do the white as the main, the black as the border. And yeah, that's kind of it for placing my text on. I can make the letters more spaced out. I normally just leave them close together. And then I will typically use like the adjust tool if I need to get it in a really specific place, because sometimes it gets a little hard to drag it around. Yeah, that is the text. So that is just if I'm doing normal text. And then some of my thumbnails I do like curve text, and that is on a different app. This is on Phonto. So I'm just gonna open some random photo and show you how I do it on here. We'll do this one. This is a cute selfie. So if I was doing it on a thumbnail, it's like the same thing, just a different sized photo really. I'm gonna say happy days because that's cute. And so I want this to like match the look of my other text, even though it's on a different app, and it's a little complicated, but I downloaded the Lightroom black italic font, so that's what is on there. And then I go into style, I go to stroke, and I make the alpha 1, and then I go to style. Spacing looks okay for now, and then I go into shadow, and I have to do I do the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th one over, because that's the one that matches the like bordered one that I do on Adobe Spark Post. And I move this to 0.12 and 0.12. And so now we have the normal text. The only thing I don't like about Phonto is the like menu is just like really not great, but bear with me, it is the like only app that I found to do curve text really well. So the curve is on the second one, and you can either make it go down or you can make it go up. So depending on like the spacing and the sizing, just kind of mess around with how much I want it curved, and then I will normally go back into like the spacing and not line, I had letter. I'll normally space it out a little bit more just because when the text curves it gets a little smushed together, so it looks a little cooler in my opinion when it's spaced out like that. And then I will move it so it's into the center if I want it in the center, up and down of the photo, but I'm gonna put it up here above my head. Just a little fun text edit. I'm gonna save that. So that's how I would add curve text. Then I would go back into like Adobe Spark Post and put the photo into here, just so that I can get the borders, because I can't do the borders on Adobe Spark Post. I guess I could save the photo with the border too, but if I have like a photo with a lot of photos, like this Disneyland vlog, I edited this whole photo together with the 3 photos, exported it, added that curved text, and then put it back into Adobe Spark Post to get the border. So that is like how I edit my thumbnails. Pretty basic. I think a lot of people think it's more complicated than it actually is, but you just gotta find apps that work for you. Like I said, I use Adobe Spark Post. That one is the main app that I use for my thumbnails. And then I've been using Phonto for that curved text. I'll also use the app Snapseed sometimes to brighten up photos. I didn't do it on this one, but it is a little dark, so I could go into brush, exposure, maybe 0.3, and then I'll like brighten up the background. You can't really notice with that one, but I'll like brighten up the background if I think it's really too dark and I can't just edit it in Lightroom to be brighter if I really wanted it to be brighter. So like you can see the difference. That wasn't a great job. because I was just quickly going through it. But if I want a photo brighter, that's what I would do. Those are the apps and the steps I take to edit my thumbnails. I hope this video is helpful. If you wanted to know how I edit my thumbnails, that's how I do it. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, leave any comments down below, and subscribe to my channel if you're new, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's video.